Alrighty. Let me see. I think, is the audio okay? Because I had to switch from, I switched to the NVIDIA because I thought it had better voice gate. Did this actually update? There we go. All right, good. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. All right, let's get that. Actually need to get, there we go. Got my Kleenex, got my cough drop now. All right, let's go. All right, so today I wanted to update my, okay, got my website update mostly finished. I needed to get the comic posting above the fold, and the method I was using was not working. It was like not populating. So I found one widget that was working and just duplicated it and changed the display method. So I'm hoping that worked. We'll see once I update on Friday. So I wanted to do a latest just a little banner here to put at the top. And then I also wanted to, I was going to go ahead and finish this one and post it. I did draw the tree last week, I think it was. So I just need to color that and finish coloring the rest of it. But I'm thinking maybe I'll have a couple, whoops, a couple little floofs, maybe holding it up. I don't want it to be so intrusive. But yeah, I also have not figured out the, whoops. Yeah, and sometimes it ignores it too. Like I'll go here and it works fine. I have to go back here and then it works, but then it ignores it. So I don't know. I'm figuring just one day it'll update and work again. And I seem to remember I've turned off Windows Ink, so it's not that. Oops. Get that up here. This is going to be pretty omelet for dinner. Nice. What's going to go in it? That is the question. Really? Really? Oops. I kind of want these two sections to just flow together. So to do that, I think I need to do this. Looks good. And that actually will be in keeping with my comic frames anyway. I'll center that text in a minute. So what this is going to be is I have, and right now I have a wave underneath the banner. So what I'm going to do is I'm really thinking of removing that wave, even though I like it, but in analyzing it doesn't show that much on mobile. So I'm kind of torn on whether or not I want it to really stay or not. It looks nice on desktop, but I'm trying to, what I want ultimately is for when people to hit the website, they always see something new, because I'm going to hopefully get back to the twice weekly updates on that, on the comic. And currently, since my last update, really nothing updates unless I update the blog. You just see a landing page for latest comic. Ham, cheese, who knows? All right, fair enough. All the good stuff. Hey, look, that one wasn't too bad. Why? Why does this one work? But let me just draw this. Oh, see, look, it looks like poo. I don't know. And see, that one's fine. That one's okay. Too much. No, it's not that. These are. It's something in. I don't think it's Wacom. I don't think it's driver based, because other tools work correctly. So, like, for example, the pencil tool. I draw this line, and look at how nice and concise those paths are. And then if I look at my settings, I have it set to accuracy, which is more paths. So it's going to follow what I put down pretty closely. So that one is working. And it's actually, well, hold on. Is it pressure? Yeah, no, I can't control pressure on this one. So I believe it's something to do. I believe it's something to do with, well, maybe it could be driver, but it's not. I don't know. When I do pressure on the brush, it works too. And the brush does have pressure sensitivity settings. And so I'm really not certain why. And look, see here, that's fine. But it's here when I slow down that it adds that. It's like the smoothing is being ignored selectively. So what you're saying is Adobe? Yes. Basically Adobe and Wacom. Adobe and Wacom. They've conspired to well, yeah, and it has to be because this is the exact same setup, just, you know, same tablet, same stylus. The only thing that's different is the update to Illustrator and, well, really the update to the OS as well on the new computer. So I've toggled off Windows Ink. In the settings, it's turned off for Illustrator, on for everything else, because I read that if you turn it off for other things, it can mess up Windows. So we don't want to make Windows choke more than it has to already. So I left it on for everything except this, and that didn't fix the problem either. So I'm kind of, I've kind of run out of F's to give about it because I need to draw, I need to get, you know, these things done. And I'm not putting down so many paths that, and if I do, like, look, see here, it's not that bad. So I don't need to, but if I do a dot, I mean, look, but then I do some dots and some of them, see, look, those 2 are fine. Those 3 are fine. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 are fine. This one is stupid. And I don't understand, because if we're talking about speed, I mean, the first one goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. The first one is stupid. Let's see, are any of these? They're all stupid. So I don't know. The speed theory may be not applicable, but that's what I've narrowed it down to. But it's not putting down so many anchor points that it's causing Illustrator to just crap the bed. And until it does that, I guess I just won't worry about it. The only thing I don't like is, see, but look, those are fine. Those are fine. It's just like I don't know. I think it's Adobe and Wacom having a disagreement, a minor disagreement. They decided to have a disagreement with the update. I looked if there was a way to install the version I had before, which I think was 22. That was dirty. Really? I want this flute to be looking at the reader. Sharon, hello! Welcome to this stream. How are you today? I'm still complaining about my excessive anchor points, so all is well. See, look, that one's fine. Adobe. Ariana, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm doing all right. I'm still struggling with a little bit of a sore throat, but mostly I'd say my voice is back 80, well, no, I think last week was 85% or 80%. I'm saying 95%. I still have to use a cough drop. So until I am cough drop free, I shall not be 100%. But I was able to go and work out on Monday, and I didn't die, even though they tried their best to kill me. And that was good. I gotta have mouth on this. That's a big foot. That guy's okay. All right, we got mouth. And see, here's another thing. This guy's fine. This guy's reading, but again, it's fixed. So it doesn't have to interact with the pressure sensitivity and the driver from Wacom. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining and talking about this because nothing has changed except I'm still irritated and I have additional weird idiosyncrasies that I've been noticing. And that's all that's changed. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I think I'm at the point where I'm just going to stop. All right, latest comment. I kind of want to make this a little bit shorter. I don't think it'll squish it too much. There we go. It seems like it's a little bit better. I tried to lure in coconut, but the window and the sunbeam was far too strong. What the heck? Okay, stop. Just move. There we go. The sunbeam was far too strong. Maybe let's make that. I'll put this in here first. Let's just actually finish my line right here. Have you guys been watching the Olympics? I caught up with the Pear's short program last night. Or no, it was the long program. Pear's long program was last night. And I think, wait, no. Yes, I taped it. Long program. And wait, does the short program for the women start on Wednesday and then Friday is the long program? I think that's it. I caught up with that and then also, whoops. I was watching the Monobob. The name was so funny. It's the single person bobsled run. The Monobob. And then what else? I was pretty happy with the results. The Georgian couple, they got, what was it? Silver, and I think that was the first medal for the country as a whole. And then Japan, I think that was their first figure skating medal. They got the gold. I haven't watched much of the It's been a number of clips from my favorite Olympic sport, curling. I love all the people that are recording reels of Swiffering in front of their Roombas. Like it's the curling stone. I've seen several of those. I'm like, yes. Yes, this is good. This is good. Okay, I need some sparkles. And I need to actually put them. There we go. Just put that in front. Wish of a curling. Oh my gosh, did you see what was it, the Swedish guy? It was was it Switzerland? The dude that pushed the curling stone and then he like nudged it with his finger and then he got all up in the face of was it Germany that noticed and was like, hey, you cheated. And he's like, come at me. And I didn't cheat at all. And then they slow it down frame by frame and you see him boop the stone. I mean, seriously? I don't know what the results of that have been. But I did see the drama. Here we fix our dots. Oh, see, look, that one was fine. That one was no problemo. But we have lots of problemos with these. So that's what I heard about on curling. I thought that was kind of amusing. But it seems like a lot of stress for a very, I mean, I don't know. I saw what else did I see? The speed skating, that was pretty cool. I wondered if there is an advantage, like, because those speed skates apparently can be like 16 to 18 inches, or, I mean, and I was wondering if skaters get an advantage based on, like, if they have a larger blade on their boot. So our bigger footed skiers, do you skaters? I guess skaters. Are they at a slight advantage or disadvantage versus, because, you know, I don't know. It just was interesting to see that. You know, the things you wonder when you watch the Olympics. Oh, and I saw, if you like any type of urban exploration, you know, like exploring abandoned places, I would like to recommend, I think it's Broken Window Theory on YouTube. They go to a lot of these different places, and most recently they have this whole Abandoned Italy series, and they went to the Turin location, which for the 2006 Olympics, which has been completely abandoned. And there was I wouldn't say a little bit of controversy, but apparently this place, and you can kind of see it in the video, it is deteriorating, but it's not in such a state that it couldn't have been rehabilitated for these Olympics. But apparently Italy wanted to build something new, and it was like 130 million euro or something, versus the cost to rehab this location would have just been 10. So that's a little head scratcher. But I can't say the US is probably doing anything different. What is it? Is it going to be in Salt Lake? I know we got the summer in, what is it? The summer is going to be in LA? But anyway, it was really interesting to see them explore these and just see the rink. They did the ski jump and the luge. The luge, I think that's it. Bobsled run too, I think. Is it the bobsled run? The chute ones. But to see all of that as it is, bare without ice in there, it was just very interesting. It's like a concrete base, and then if you look at that and then you see the current setup, you can kind of see it's the same type of construction. They've got these wooden overhangs, and it's just very interesting. Summer looks with me in my hood. Not sure I'm excited for all the traffic though. Oh, no doubt. Oh my goodness. Good luck getting a hotel anywhere around there. Good luck getting in at any restaurants. I'm not really all that worried for I guess the World Cup finals are going to be here, but I think, well, are they doing it at the Dynamo Stadium? You'd think they would be, but they could be going to NRG and converting the field. I don't know. But that stuff's way downtown. And they've all got all of that set up for for big stuff, so it's not going to affect me over here, which I'm grateful for. As long as they don't crowd my favorite little restaurants, I'm happy. All right, let's all right, that should be okay right there. And let me see. Oh, I closed that tab. I'll just do that later. I know this is going to be fine. I just need to make sure. Let me just zoom out. Even if I make it like super teeny tiny, it should be okay. Even that small. Yeah. And really, this is about, and I'm talking visually, just looking in front of me. I think the current little flourish, I'll call it, on the website I have is about 550, no, it's 150 pixels high, maybe. And that's about like this. And I want to be sure that whenever I put up there, it looks good on mobile, it looks good on desktop, and you're right there on the comic and it's always updating. And then I'll have maybe, because I've got a shop link and I've got inspiration. Maybe I'll do a freebies link because I want to do or rather reactivate my coloring page downloads page. So maybe I'll put the freebies there, and I'm going to move all of my wallpapers on the actual website are super old. So I'm going to take those down, and I'm going to reformat all the packages I made for Behance, and I'm going to put those in like super sets, maybe character organized or season organization maybe. Characters might be too granular. I might just do it by seasons, like do a spring pack, summer pack, winter pack, and have that on the website. Eventually, I want to move over the subscription wallpaper deal I was doing on Behance. I want to move that to a subscription service through the shop, so I can just continue that, and I'll make it like, 99 cents or something a month. All right, let's go to this one and get this colored. So yeah, I was doing the AMA, which was a lot of fun. It took a lot longer than I thought it would, though, because like, oh, let's do an AMA. I ended up taking about an hour to answer those slides. And then I got thinking about, well, now I want to draw a tree. Let's go draw a tree. This is going to be sitting in front, so I need to actually set this to the back manually, and then I'll reset my drawing mode. There we go. I saw the ice dancing package. There we go. The ice dancing finals, and I love the oh gosh, what, I don't remember where they were from. I don't think it was Germany, but it was the bronze, the couple that danced to Vincent. I thought that was so beautiful. And yeah, as far as the controversy on the French judge, I mean, I was kind of irritated by that, the French couple, because I hated the music. It started out and it was just like whale noise, and I'm like, really? And I don't know. But then you look at, I saw one, apparently they published the actual numbers from each of the judges to all of the competitors. And you could see, especially, I was looking at Germany, because you look at the French judge and they're pretty much in line with Germany on the French couple and everything else, except the US couple. And then I think there was a other controversy on the short program versus Japan, but I didn't really look into that one. It seems like there's always some controversy in, like, it's either gymnastics or skating. Someone's always causing a ruckus. All right, let me grab these, and I'm going to go ahead and join, because I want to do a little bit of a gradient here. Boop. And maybe boop. Oh, okay. We can do that. Maybe this way. It's already doing that way. But I want all of the pieces to kind of have the same. And that was not good, because I didn't realize I missed this over here. There we go. And let's redraw this a little wee bit. There we go. And, okay, whatever. Can't really see the gradient until you get over here off the page, so. So let's see, spring colors. Let's think about, oh, that's such a pretty palette. Which one is this? One Forest Walk. Have I always had this one out? I don't feel like I have. Maybe I have, but I just never selected. I want to go in the spring colors, but I don't want to draw flowers out just yet. I want to have maybe a light green. Oh, and I recently gotten back into Wordle and Connections. I'm liking Connections. There are some that recent puzzles that I've been like, that's really, really like obtuse. But there are some that I've been pretty quick to solve. They're a lot of fun. I didn't know Connections. I guess Connections was added recently. I haven't done today's puzzle yet, but I think it was the day before yesterday. It was the one that had like Tom Hanks rolls. I was able to spot those immediately, and that one was all pretty easy. Yesterday's was, it was a little, meh. how better to describe it than yeah. Maybe that's just a commentary on my lack of ability to solve it. Yeah. There was one that my sister and I used to do. It was it was a separate app. It wasn't just one, you know, daily puzzle. I forget what it was, but it was like, it was a little bit of a crossword, but, oh gosh, what was it? I'm gonna have to remember what that one was, because that one was a lot of fun. But you would get to your daily limit, and that frustrated me because then it was pay to play. You can get more puzzles if you pay. Like, really? I just wanna do word puzzles. There we go. When in doubt, sing it out. And since I know I'm going to extend this canvas up, I may as well draw more. Maybe I'll just draw like in my lighter color, because this is going to be the top of the tree. Let's just give him a little bit of shape. And I can go through later and outline him. There we go. If I need to use it, which I probably will. Why don't I go ahead and just do that? All right. Doing it the opposite way of I usually do go. I usually draw and then fill. I don't fill and then draw. We're going to group this to make it easier. So we're going to group this to make it easier. There we go. So much easier to go the other way. That's why. That's why I have a method to my madness. All right, that's enough. Oh heck, let's just give this a little. Let's give this guy a little bit of something. And then I can go through and fix. Can I? You're all actually not so bad, but we're gonna give you a little bit of smoothing anyway. We're gonna come in here, we're gonna boop you over here. Yeah, I'm gonna, no. That's not what I asked. There we go. It's there. There we go. All right, so that's gonna be, okay, I'm just gonna fix it anyway because I'm here. May as well fix it. There we go. All right, so that will be outside if I want to extend this up for a phone wallpaper, which I know I will. But I do want to add a little bit of shadow here. There we go. That should be okay, and let's maybe do something like this. Ooh. Oh, that looks horrible. Good Lord. Really? All right. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Is that all I want to do? Ooh, yep. So I wanted to, ooh. I can't do the floofs in front of the tree. Kind of wanted to do the floofs in front of the tree though. Or behind the tree. If I bring the tree forward, I'll lose that little tuft of grass. Let's send that to the back. And I can't send the floofs to the back. Shoot. I can bring the tree forward. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab this. Cut it. And we're going to go into Michel le Tree. Put that in the front. And let's grab my grass. And my grass is there. And let's just go here. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. I do need to get, oh, hey, it was on top. Really? 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 In this stream, we argue with our objects. All right, let's see. I do need to add a little greenery over here. So let's add this little shoot. And what am I missing? What's going on here? Why? What's going on here? Aha. I have a double. There we go. That's who is not where they need to be. Okay. Now, how are we going to behave here? We're not going to behave, or we are going to behave? All right. see how that did. That did not do good. Let us bring the tree forward. Yay, forward tree. I think I need to this. And this is awkward. But I did not put anything in front of it. Apparently, if you tell ChatGPT the car wash is only 100 meters away and ask if you should walk or drive there, it'll suggest walking there. Okay. Wait, 100 meters or 100 miles? I think that's an important clarification in defense of ChatGPT. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. Wait. Where's my hide bounty box? Show edges. Show edges. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, there's assumption that you have to take your car to the car wash. Yes. All right. So we need a stormy sky. Stormy sky. That looks kind of stormy to me. I don't like that. I don't like that. I do like that color, but now I feel like, well, but there could be, I want, I feel like it might be nice to have light streaming in to maybe justify some of these lighter colors here and maybe kind of have a little sparkly business. Like it's just starting to shine after the rain. And maybe the rain is just slowing down. Did I group all my rain? Of course not. Why would we group our rain? I do like that little bit there though, so I'm gonna come in here. Bring that to the back and bring it forward. That's a big raindrop. Hey Kathy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're gonna do some sparkly business. Boop, boop. Ah, no. I'm gonna mix in some of these lighter raindrops, I think, with the darker blue. Whoops. And I also need to make sure some are showing up in the tree. And also on the ground, because we have raindrops are falling also. And let's figure out this. I'm just gonna draw something that could possibly be a ooh. Wait a minute. What if I do two? What if I cut across? So like maybe there's two bands of light coming through the clouds. Oh, that's a really wretched and wibbly wobbly wiggly ray of sunlight. Fix. Stop. What if we did blur? I feel like somewhere around 34 is nice. Woo! Be nice. Maybe. What if we did... Oops. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. Why aren't my FX showing up? Because that, what's going on here? This should, see, look, fill, opacity, got, yeah, see, but why isn't this one? Okay. I think I understand why. Let me just, let's try it again. Okay, so that one worked. Oh, look at that. That was, I don't remember how to fix that. How do I fix that? Nope, that's blob brush. How do I fix that on an object level with my blur? Something in settings. Why? Oh, darn it. I know this problem and I can't remember why or how to fix it. All right. So if you can't see what I'm seeing right here, all right, on the bounding box on the blur, I remember I fixed this once before. Shoot. Is it something as simple as the radius on the blur is too big and it's pushing out? Because if I only do like this in comparison, but see, this one is edging out a little bit too. Hold on, let's figure this out. I know that I figured this out before. Illustrator, mask on nope. No, no. Yes. Okay, somebody has run into this problem. Raster effects are clipped at a certain limit. This limit is user adjustable under Effect Document Raster Settings. There we go. You need to force the re-render, turn it on and off with the eye symbol and appearance. Okay. Effect Document Raster Effects Settings. And that's here. 36 pixels around object. What do I want to make it? I want to make it 150 maybe? No. Let's, what was it, 35? I don't want to do 70. Do I want to double it? And that did nothing. Let's hide and show. Ha 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 ha! Hide and show. Hide and show. There we go. Hide and show. That works. All right. And now I shall forget it again. Indeed, yay! We have figured it out, only to forget it again. I'm going to go ahead and draw another ray of sunshine over here. And I feel like I want to make this more contrasty. Where is my, is that the, what, I almost said flavor. Is that the flavor I chose? Ooh, that's probably a little bit too contrasty, but I kind of like it. What if I did a gradient? What if we went here to here? Let us, ooh, wait a minute. That's kind of golden. Wait a minute. What if I did golden light? What if I did, hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's make it pink. That changes the flavor of everything. Oh my goodness, that changes the flavor of everything. What if I go top to bottom with it and have the pink? It's such a subtle change, but I, Make it more yellow. So this is behind. Golden sherbet flavor. Yes! Golden sherbet. I kind of like it. But I feel like it needs some balance. It is a golden sherbet. I made the sunlight more pink. Make it pink. Make it blue. Okay, how do I balance this? How do I balance this? How do you balance this? Make it blue. Oh, wait a minute. All right, that is not... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I doing to my colors? Wait a minute. It's so sherbety. I like it. And I've got these little bit of golden bits. Okay, you, no, you, right here, you. Come here, you, right here, you. Oh, Pete's sake. Let me select you. It's because I extended. That's the only problem. I have to hit the magic. There we go, magic spot. I really like this sherbety look with the bright green. What if I just did let's just pause that. Oh, nope. I'm trying to balance colors here. I like the greens. I think I have to bring something over here. Maybe, sir, you need to move a little bit. Feel like there's a little bit something still. The only problem with this is I can barely grab my underlying. Okay, I just need to. Okay, that's what I wanted, but I don't want this and I don't want that. I just want you. I think that's taking away a little bit of the saturation. why am I looking at that? Because this over here is what I need to be concerned with. This hole here is bothering me. No, that's not what I want to do. Aha. No. Is it better to have the contrast like that with the blue instead of the brown? But then that makes this light up. I kind of like the brown. Off to a meeting. Have a great... Oh, take care, Sharon. Have a great meeting and a great rest of your day, too. I'm just digging the softness. And I want this. Let me figure out. Can I grab one of these? No? Okay. It doesn't want me to grab one of those. Nope, that is not what I want to do. I would like this object right here. Yes. Object. Select same. Fill color. All right. Now, what if I did something like that? Almost is kind of working if I hit it with white, but let's save for a minute. And I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do something, I wanna, that's not what I wanna do, definitely. But let's say not that either, that was wrong. Not that either, that was not good. That was certainly not good. What am I trying to do here? What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to add a little bit more contrast and trying to balance out stuff. And I'm just making a big old mess. It's making it darker, but that might be doing it, but that's a little bit like, I don't know. If I take it out, does it really do much? Okay, let's take it out. I'm gonna go with the white highlights on the trees. And let's go back into this. And let's do some more. I want to balance out some of this. And this guy doesn't really have anything on him either. Maybe the rain. Eh. No. Oh heck. I don't want overlays. I just want regular. Really? You're not supposed to be hiding behind this guy. Where are you going? Oh. Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm not sure what I want to do. I need to grab a regular. There we go. And now let's change the color. Should be okay now. Yep, we're okay now. I think I need to go back into the tree and I need to do some more white little leaves. Kind of just picking about up here. Could be petals, they could be something. Maybe some details here, like all right, let's see how that looks. Select same appearance, perhaps? Yeah? And let's make it just a wee bit darker. Hey Dee, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This is kind of sherbety. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. But I feel that we need just a touch of something here. Something here. Like maybe some help on my... No. I need a shape O grass. But let's make him a little bit less stark. And let's send you to the back and bring you forward, so you can interact with my fun little bits and pieces of light. And now I'm not happy with this little edge here. Let's see if we can't... That's a little better. It's a little better. Ish. I don't know, that's wildly different than the color I was originally planning it to be, but I'm kind of digging it because I don't usually... I kind of pick my standard colors and then just get stuck. So I am quite happy with different colors. All right, let's make a wallpaper size. I think I remembered that right. 1242 by 2688. Let's see how I did as far as extending my canvas enough. Whoop. And up we go. Oh, I did pretty good. Hey, look at that. I did pretty good. Oh, actually, no, let's readjust. Let's move that down just a bit. Just a smidge. Oh, I can have more tree in this version. So if we're going to have more tree in this version, I need to do some small adjustments here. I need to give background. You shall move, and we shall extend our grass to cover the entire area. Yes. Let there be grass. And I'm going to move this grass too. How about all of this? No, you don't want to let me do it. You don't want to let me do it. I just want that piece. And not the background. Not that either. Not the background. I need to grab you too. I do believe I just got that entire section. Let's pull it forward and scooch. I'll move it up a little bit. And block some of this maybe? Or not. I kind of want to. Let's go back and see how it looks. I just had a tiny bit blocking over here, actually, like that. All right, and this little guy is bugging me because he's just chilling up there and is kind of just not, he's not quite right. Have you saved lately? No. Thank you. No, we have not saved, and we will not save. Thank you very much. All right, since I added more here, this tree needs some, let's just, no, stop. There we go. This tree needs some shadow something. It just needs some help. Send that back, bring it forward. Is that good? That might work. Just to show he's sitting. Previously, my canvas cut off like right here. And I have a whole extra bit here that alright, apparently that's not gonna let me work where I need to work. There we go. I would like more light. More light. Interesting that Adobe Illustrator doesn't have autosave. Good to ensure. Yeah. No, I think it does actually every 15 minutes. I think. What do I have the auto set saved to? Autosave set to. Let's see. And it does, and I have crashed at times to have it bring it back and not, I've not lost a lot. Let's see. No performance, autosave file handling. There we go. Save in background, automatically save recovery data every wait, what? Automatically save cloud documents, no. Well, I mean, why can't I automatically save data? I guess it doesn't allow me to select. I do not want to save to the Adobe Cloud. And I don't save to the Adobe Cloud. Complex. Well, what makes a complex document? I want to... Is it a floof? What is in these eyes? I think I like it. I think it's good. There's enough room for buttons, plenty of room for a clock. And this is the short version. Short version. I'm active on that one, so let's go ahead and save. And I'll put this in the wallpaper file. And let me get that in there and I will send it, post it in the chat. Just give me 1 second. Okay, cute HG wall. I'm just gonna do wall P. Rainy spring leaves 6. Wait. I'm glad you like it. I'm going to save this one too, because I'll dump it onto my Instagram folder so I can grab it and use it for backgrounds there. Let me see. Where's my Be Cute HD wallpapers? HD. Let me take out the HD. Because this isn't HD, it's just regular. All right. Oh. Okay, let's get this over to my drive. Where is my, that is not the right folder. Let us go over here. Stream BG temp. Yes, okay. Now, let us drop. I need to go to desktop. I need to go to my file. Cute HD wallpaper, spring floofs. Here we go. There you are. Okay, now I need to remember how to grab the share link. Share, copy link. Aha! Yeah. There we go. All right, you should be able to see it there, and grab the wallpaper there. Double check here. All right. And if not, I'm going to copy link to the actual file as well. And then, oh, of course, Dee, you're so welcome. Direct file link, just in case. Here. Oh, you're welcome, Ariana. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm glad I could get this finally finished. It's been sketching, you know, kind of sitting there forever. But, you know, when I first drew the sketch, it felt unfinished, like it was waiting for something. And it was just waiting for this tree. Which is kind of interesting. Hey Clint, welcome to the stream. And then I also did this little latest comic graphic, which I'm in the process of updating the main website and rearranging the front page a little bit. I'm going to be deactivating a couple of pages and adding a coloring book page that has all of the coloring book PDFs that I've done so far. For a while I was releasing, I have a whole set that I released to the newsletter mailing list, and it is, did I group them all into one? I think I was releasing ABC pages, coloring pages to the newsletter a long time ago. So I definitely wanted to put those in there, and I wanted to do all of the, I think I had done some Halloween coloring book pages in there, and a couple of others. I found my whole archive of them, so I want to make sure that those are someplace you guys can grab. So I'll be adding that on there, and that'll be under the freebies banner. And then this is going to be constantly updated. When I add new comics, the front page will change, which I think is good. And I need to double check the view on mobile, but that should be good there. And I think as far as my checklist goes, oh, I wanted to darn it. Okay, so I have 2 other shirts that I got in as a sample. So this is, and these are going to be added to the website too. So this is the front, and it's got the little star floof, and on the back it's never give up, never surrender. So this is going to be like my go-to workout shirt now. But I wanted to do, previously I had used these graphics on the Superstar sticker sheet, and I also made I made a pair of boxing gloves that had all these stickers on them, and I wanted to do something else with the graphics, so I put that on the blue version of the shirt, and then this really cute purple version. So this is actually, as I'm looking at it on the screen, it's showing up more like blue purple. This is more of a, gosh, what purple would it's a little bit more of a red purple, but for some reason the light is not catching this correctly. This is not the correct purple that's showing up on screen. That's so weird. Let me get you a, I wish I could just color pick this shirt, but I'm gonna do a thing up here, and I'm gonna color pick and match it as I have this shirt sitting here so you can see the actual color of it. That's not it. It's more closer, almost. I'm literally color matching as it's sitting on my tablet here. And that's pretty close what's showing up on my screen. So you can kind of see this is showing up more blue. It's closer to what I have on screen is what's actually what the color is. Very interesting. I didn't know that there was such a difference in the color temperature of my webcam. But yeah, as I'm holding this here, it's a pretty close match, and that's about what the actual color is of this one. But yeah, and then there's the this is the blue, and for some reason this blue is accurate, which is weird. I don't know, very weird. But anyway, C920 is pretty poor at colors and everything. Have you seen how white? Peanut butter minimum. Peanut butter, really? But yeah, so they've got those. And then the Clever Floof mug is going to be up. I've already added... I added the popcorn, and I added another one. I added popcorn, and I added... There's another one I added. I'm going to double check that I added everything. But definitely Clever Floof is going to be added. These shirts are going to be added. And then I'll have the website main updated. And then there's something else new that I was going to add. I have the ebooks. I need to open up and get the rest of those. So that's my kind of task list that I'm working on for the website and the shop. I'm going to go ahead and save this. All right. And that's done. Oops. Let's undo this. Undo that. There we go. All right. And let's go to the ending screen here. There we go. All right. So that'll be it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will be back on Thursday with comics. I'm going to do some writing. I may be doing a new point of view floof. That could be fun. I want to write several more of those, and I want to pick back up on a couple of threads that, story threads that I've let languish a little bit. I feel like the Cooking with Momo and Coco has languished a bit. Wall has languished a bit. I did do a new Wall comic recently, a couple weeks ago, but I want to kind of develop those a little bit more, and also add more comics, of course, featuring Tuxie, EL, get a couple more of Momo Coco ones in there as well. So But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Kathy, Chris, Dee, Ariana, Sharon, I know you bounced, Clint, and all of my lurkers. Thank you so much for joining me. See you Thursday, Clint. Thanks. Love you too, Chris. All right, guys, have a great one. I'll see you next time.